Scots with soul. We'll build this network, Scots and soul. Build this network on Scots with soul. Yo, folks, what's happening? And welcome back to the IndiScots Scots with Soul podcast. I'm Cody, my dog. It's week 57, and this week we have James from SquareGoGamers. How are you doing, dude?
Not so bad, thanks.
Welcome back, man. Pleasure to have you as always. Up top right there, we have VanessaTheNoob. How are you doing, Vanessa?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm good.
And above me, as always, we have the tiny man himself, my co-host, SMviper. How are you doing?
My back hurts.
Well, not SMviper, Viper Premier. What?
Yes.
Viper. We'll just go with Viper, right? There
Just
you go.
Viper.
Just
Viper.
Viper. His name
Hi.
is just Viper. No.
His name is going to get copyrighted by every other person who's famous called Viper.
Aye, welcome back, guys, man. Pleasure to have you, man. Fucking sorry for the short notice getting you stuck together the day for the podcast, but I've fucking dropped the ball the past few weeks. But next week's all booked up, so I'm back on it. Right. We'll fucking name this. Cover me, Vanessa, please. I need somebody. But aye, have you seen this week that Cineworld shot themselves in the foot?
Yes.
As they banned the Braveheart spin-off / sequel that's called Robert the Bruce from their Scottish venues. All I've got to say is, GG, guys, well done. You've just put bums on seats in other cinemas. Because, like, do you know what I mean? Like, there was people tweeting, it was somebody in the SNP, right? It's political, you can just tell it's politicised when it's somebody like that, right? But they're like, to the other cinema, to like every, like, do you know what I mean? Just fill the other cinemas, like, just fill the other cinemas, do you know what I mean? You've just gave that movie a perfect marketing campaign in Scotland. You've just handed that to them on a plate. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't have to spend any money now on their marketing campaign. You've done it all for them by banning them. What do you guys think about that?
I just really hope it's
Did they give a reason why they weren't showing it, or is it just...
Why do you think?
It's because of Scottish independence and stuff. They think it's going to cause fucking riots, basically.
I'm sorry, but the next time, when Mel Gibson started shouting freedom, all that happened was at sporting events.
2 years later,
Scottish guys went freedom.
2 years after Mel Gibson shouted freedom, they reconvened the Scottish Parliament for the first time in 300 years. So do you know what I mean?
Like,
Like,
just drunk people at football going freedom. It was also people in a really ugly building going freedom.
I don't know how much Braveheart was connected to the reconstitution of the Parliament, but like, I say it's got something to do with it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying, like, first they did the Tango Ice Blast recipe change and no sugar. Now is this. They're gonna go bust.
I know.
Shit's just not right.
It's not. Like,
Odeon by all Cineworlds in Scotland.
We need original recipe Iron Brew back. We need... What else do we need?
Tango Ice Blast.
We need Iron Brew bars back. That's what we need.
Yes.
But the company was saying, like, they planned the game before it, and they inherited the Brexit, so they had to just like deal with it, and they worked it into the game by making Scotland an independent country. So it just shows you how much, like, even game companies have got it in their head that if Britain Brexits, Scotland will exit Britain. Do you know what I mean? So I don't usually release my political views, but I'm all for it. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that these companies are fucking, or like that company anyway, thanks it, and they're no Scottish, just shows you how much, like, that must be the general consensus. Do you know what I mean? No, like, outside Scotland as well. Aye, but what do you guys think about that then? Scotland being an independent country and that, do you think it's going to be like all flowers and roses, or do you think it's just going? Do you know what I mean? Like it's just London that's fucked in Legion, or do you think it's going to be the more extended world?
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be. It's obviously going to be a thing about, like, if it's in London, then it's the whole of England. Like, that's I think.
Aye, because it's the capital city. Aye, you're right. So, like, but that's
you can imagine just like random people, like NPCs, who saying Scotland's in open rebellion with us. Just like make it out like it's a total fucking civil war or something.
Well, that's the thing actually, because like I've read quite a few like different like takes on what people think might happen, and there are like a few people who do believe that like the reason they're actually voting to stay in the UK is because they believe that if Scotland, it's all to do with the Trident missiles, and they think what will happen is that after Scotland goes independent, England will refuse to move the Trident missiles at the Clyde, so Scotland will just blow them up.
But how could we just blow them up? That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Obviously, no, we the nuclear things inside, but like we'll like take the nukes out and blow up the subs.
Ah, right, and then
they
we've
think
got
that'll
nukes that we can do what we want.
and they think that'll catalyst. And like it's a very you know that's a case of like cool, my target is 4,000 miles
That's a
away
scale
and I
story.
have a Nerf gun. You know that's like like that's the like what the likeliness of that happening. You know, but
Aye, like
It'd be interesting to see what they do with it, or it might just be like a throwaway kind of random Easter egg.
a random Easter egg that Scotland
put
took
like
the
a wee,
nukes.
they'll put a wee nod to it. Do you know what I mean? Maybe a Scottish character that talks about how much better his country is now that it's independent or
Do you know how
something.
you
I
get,
don't know.
I want the granny to say it.
The
Anyone
gra-
say something? I want the granny to say it.
Just like,
Have you ever tried your Scottish pork pies? They're right crusty on the outside, man.
I think one of the I just imagine, you know how you got the campaign to get rid of the Trident missiles already, and the slogan is Bairns not bombs.
Yes.
In Watchdog Legion, it's Bairns and bombs.
Oh,
Can we have both? Wah wah boom,
No.
wah wah boom.
Oh man, but I'm really looking forward to Watch Dogs. It looks fucking fantastic. It looks really good. I didn't play the first one because I'd seen my pals play it and see that way, like I'd seen bad reviews for it and stuff, or mixed reviews, sorry, so I kind of dodged it. But this one, I want to play this one. I really do want to play this new Watch Dogs. It looks brilliant how you can play it uniquely by building your different squads, and I really like that. And I like permadeath in games.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
permadeath's
mean?
great in games.
I
As
like
we can tell
permadeath
from
in
you
games.
yesterday, you love permadeath in games.
11 fucking restarts, man. 11 restarts I done yesterday, man. 11. Oh, madcap, a free sub to his channel A's choice. He guessed it right. 11 on the button. Oh, man. Do you know what the free games are this month?
No, tell me, because
Okay.
I will be downloading.
The free games for Xbox One are a game called Inside, and that's available from July 1st until July 31st. And a game called Big Crack, Big Crack, Big Crown Showdown, and that's available for the 16th July to the 15th of August. PlayStation games, PSN games on PlayStation 4 is PES 2009 and Horizon Chase Turbo, a racing game.
This
the
month's shite
big
on
one-
both sides.
Although to
Xbox
be fair, we got like
360.
two exceptionally good games this month, so swings and roundabouts, I guess.
Last month was
Yeah.
really good. But Xbox 360 is Symphony of the Night, the classic Castlevania game. That's what's free on 360. But it's a 360, and you'll obviously have to have the subscription. But
What's free on
like
Epic?
I don't know. What's free on Epic? Castlevania?
No, what's free on Epic? Like, do you know what's
Oh,
free
I
on
don't know.
Epic?
I didn't check that.
I can't check because it'll take it off the stream thing right now. But
Let me
does
Google.
someone want to check when what Epic Games? Because this is what Epic Games goes. Cool, we're gonna give away Halo. I'm like,
Okay, like, man, I fucking my fucking concentration's fucked, man, because it's no me that's doing the stream and I can't move it on and I can't do my normal stuff, man. It's doing my nutting that fucking XSplit's doing that to me, the new. Only in the podcast though. It's so fucking weird, man. It's so fucking weird. But Google Stadia head says Stadia is moving away from an ownership production model. Does anybody know what that means? When we buy something, we don't own it. What does that mean? Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh, it's the I think if they're saying it's, you know, you buy it but you don't own it, it's the whole the digital copy thing.
So it's like
do you know how
you're renting it indefinitely?
basically, do you know how with it used to be with like digital, like it was to do with, it started off when iTunes first done it, and iTunes.
I think it's just got to be the exact same as buying a game on Steam. You'll own the fucking game, but you'll not have a physical copy, right? But
It's basically
So
that, like,
these-
if you
what?
abuse it, they can take your license away, like, and you can't play the game anymore. Basically that.
But like if you try and use it commercially or something, like on a stream.
No, I think they're doing it so it's a case of if you buy this game, you own the game and you can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
I hope that's the case.
I can't
Just the way-
find
The way they've worded it is
Aye,
really
it's worded like a fucking aye. It's worded terribly, it really is. What are you saying, Vanessa? You can't find what's
Oh.
free on it?
I can't find the free games part, but there was a recent post saying that the last week of June will have a free game called The Last Day of June.
Yeah, the last day of June has a game called the free game called the last day of June,
That's
which is
quite
today
smart.
actually.
Hey.
Why?
What's it came from?
I'm so confused. Fucking Stream Elements just popped up in chat saying IndiScots is now live.
Aye,
No,
it
no,
does-
you've been like, you're good.
Aye, it's alright, as you've been live the full time. Oh man, it's really throwing me off by my explicit. I need to stop concentrating on it so much, man. Anxiety's just taking over right now. What else do we want to talk about? Twitch's new feature, the subscriber stream. What do you guys think about that?
Can get to fuck.
I think
what
it
is
could
it?
be. I think it's basically when you're going live, you can choose your audience. See the way when you're choosing, you get into your dashboard and you're changing your title and your game section, what game you're playing. There's a new drop-down menu and it's got two options in it: everyone or subscriber, right? And basically, like, I think if you come into the channel and it says subscriber stream, you can hit the sub button and then start watching the stream, right? Now, it could be good for things like if you're doing, like, I think, like, maybe Hype CW when we've got it, with the production value needs to be way up there. Do you know what I mean? But, like, when Hype CW is airing, especially, like, a pay-per-view, like a one-off pay-per-view or something, do you know what I mean? Where we're gone somewhere and we had to spend money on producing it. I think maybe that could be a good idea then. But I just see people, like, you see the amount of people that use a follower-only chat.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Who has
Yeah.
their followers and their
It
ego.
really, as soon as I see those
Cheat
three
goes
words,
massive.
follower only chat, it just throws me right. Like I'm instantly turned. Like I'm just nah.
Right.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
I'm gonna.
And then it's just got to
Yeah.
multiply with subscriber only, into it. Do you know what I mean?
The
That
thing
feels
is,
just-
yeah, like with this whole thing, nothing good's gonna come out of it. Really, generally, nothing good is gonna come out of it. All that's gonna happen is that egotistical streamers are gonna make more money, and Twitch is gonna turn into a literal cam website.
It's literally
Yeah,
the
that's
first
what I was
thing
just going to say.
thought.
Like, Babe
Yeah.
Station pops to mind. Do you know what I mean?
Like I'm just like I'm not saying a certain streamer, but let's say there's a streamer there playing Just Dance and like gym gear, right? She goes da.
I know this.
So-
I
and
know
I was like,
exactly the
now
stream you're on
guys,
about as well.
yeah, it's like now guys, in 5 minutes we're going to a sub only stream where I'll be dancing in this costume. Like, I'm sorry.
That's basically what's
Like,
gonna happen.
All I'm saying, right, is that there's a certain cam website called www.popeye.com that has that type of you get your 5 minute free view and then you need to pay,
So you're saying that Twitch needs
Viper,
to
you
implement
have
a
clearly
5-minute
done your
free
research
view?
for this episode.
Twitch needs to get its act together and stop thinking about the money and start thinking about the content
But
creators.
the thing is, those types
But
of
they need to be
those types of
thinking about
streamers,
the money.
those
Yeah, I
types
know
of
that,
streamers
but at the same
already
time, like-
have those type of streamers already have things where like subs get premium Snapchat.
yeah.
So literally, it's just gonna be like subs get premium Snapchat, and then they're gonna get the premium like sub.
Premium stream along
stream.
with it. Mm.
So it's
I mean,
like
Thing
it
is, like,
bugs me
I've-
enough as it is. So it bugs me enough as it is that Twitch literally takes half your revenue when someone subscribes to you. That instant, as soon because when I started on Twitch and I realized that, I was a bit like, oh really?
That's just for the
Seems
affiliates, though,
real. Still feels really fucking cheeky.
But see, at the same time, your product's no proven. Do you know what I mean? Like, and if even a partnership number 75 viewers a stream, it's a decent viewer count, but like it's no a massive footprint. So like once you hit the partner numbers, you can start getting much better percentages. See if you're making a decent, if you're making a wage on Twitch will be giving you about 80% of your sub. Do you know what I mean? But see, for like people coming in at the affiliated stage, Twitch have got to protect themselves. They don't know who's going to just get affiliate and go, yes, that's me done now. Do you know what I mean?
People who get Twitch partner, I looked into it. It's with the Twitch affiliate, it's 50-50. You get half, Twitch gets half. With partner, it's 60-40. You get 60, Twitch gets 40.
The difference is
only,
you get ad
it only
revenue.
changes by 10%. Only changes by 10.
When you're partner, you do get your ad revenue, and this is actually one thing I'm like, Twitch, I understand why you're doing it, but I don't like it. Is the whole like, as like for example, IndiScots right now, we are an affiliate channel, right? See, for example, if an ad pops up right now, right, that takes people away from our content, which they cannot skip the ad, right? It takes them away from our content to show them an ad that we won't even get the money for.
I understand it.
If I want to run ads through the podcast, I'd rather do it with speaking of this, have you guys heard of the Dollar Shave Club? Have you guys heard of Squarespace? You know, that's the at least we're getting paid for that.
Yeah.
The thing is, the way Twitch does their ads is always through the beginning when you load up the stream. So it's like you're not really losing that much content for the person. It's just the person would have to. It's really down to the viewer to actually be there at the start of the stream if they want to get the whole content.
Yeah.
In terms of that. So it's like I don't think I've seen. I mean, I have ad block, but I don't think I've seen any ad pop up midway through a stream ever.
I get many especially when I'm on PS4. PS4 is notorious. Actually, here's one. I was watching Bob Ross's stream once, right? And I shit you not, as I was watching Bob Ross stream, an advert popped up.
But they might have played that themselves.
Oh no, in the corner, ad 1 of 16. They showed me 16 adverts consecutively.
Aye, that means the streamer had set that.
And I'm like, what?
Because you see quite a lot of big streamers opting for that option. They say to their viewers, I've got a certain amount if I'm going to be streaming a certain amount of hours, I've got a certain amount of ads that I need to play. I'm going to play them in a big block, watch them or don't watch them, come back at this time, and you're obviously no savvy to when they're going to do it.
Do you think
that's usually what the bigger streamers do.
Do you think the subscriber-only streams would actually have like an ad-free stream?
Yeah, because it's ad-free already. If you're subscribed to a channel, that you don't get any ads.
Aye, at partner stage, not affiliate.
Oh really? Oh, well, there you go.
Not affiliate. Affiliate, if you're subbed, you still get an ad. Get into some channels. It's only partners that does that.
I think if I think if they are going to
and
do
it's the proven product. Do you know what I mean? Like Twitch, like as an affiliate, you feel it. You're like, you're getting like next to no support off of Twitch, right? They're getting nothing. They're not trying to push your content or that. But you're only an affiliate. Like it's only when you start like getting close to those partner numbers that people, especially the Twitch, are going to start noticing you. Do you know what I mean? Like it's the proven product. Somebody that's making money for themselves can make you money. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how they're going to view it. And somebody who's getting 10, 15 viewers, they're not somebody that Twitch can make a meaningful amount of money off of, so they're not going to back it. It's just as simple as that. And I think the subscriber stream is maybe just another way for Twitch to make more money. Because you've got to think about the amount of people that's streaming on Twitch that aren't affiliate, that are affiliate and are streaming to like a low viewer count. How much money that costs them on like server upkeep? How many servers of Twitch got running where there's 200 streamers on it and a combined total of 400 viewers? That server's not making them any money. That's a money drain. How many servers do you think Twitch have got running like that? That's the side you've got to look at when it comes down to this. Do you know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, they need to like find a better deal for the small guys, because like how can you get, like, we don't know exactly more money. Like, see if you fucking get a stream that like they should have an algorithm that runs. This guy got a fucking viewer hike of 30% in his most recent stream. Do you know what I mean? push them in some certain circles. I gotta jump on jumps. Do you know what I mean? Make the snowballs bigger as they happen, so as they don't need to support every affiliate, hoping that, do you know what I mean? Because obviously, like, there's only a small percentage of ones that actually will get bigger.
It's one of the rare times where the YouTube algorithm actually kind of works in that regard for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As if your video grows viral.
That's exactly what I was thinking about, James. Do you know what I mean? The like, if Twitch could find some way to do something like the YouTube algorithm, do you know what I mean? Like, they obviously don't do that.
Do the YouTube algorithm. YouTube,
something like
don't
it.
do 100%. Trust us, because all of a sudden then Twitch will become Jimmy Fallon. Like, that's all it will become. Like, don't do it completely the same. Do something like it, but do not become the YouTube algorithm. Please,
Did
Twitch.
anyone ever see the,
This is our safe space.
episode of it's like the Christmas episode of JonTron, and he's hiding behind a couch, and all the YouTube videos like of the Saturday night shows hide behind the couch going, "What do you want? We already gave you the trending tab. What more do you want?"
Hey, Lozzie, how you doing?
Yeah.
You're an uptick.
I think if Twitch are really going to go ahead with this, then they need to set a limit on how many times streamer can do it a month, and I'd set that limit to 4, like 4 subscriber only streams per month. So you can do, like, you know, sub Sundays, right? Because but it's also because you know for a fact there will be streamers who will take the utter piss.
There will be streamers who
ones,
just do subscriber only.
Like ones who do,
of course there will.
like ones who do just chat, and they put themselves in just chatting, but they're actually doing Just Dance and they're in gym.
But there's a reason why they're still up, though.
You're restricting yourself to one viewer, and anybody who comes into your channel, you're basically saying, if you want to watch this content, give us a $5.
Yeah.
Do you know what
But
I mean?
there's a
It's
reason
not
why
a good
those
idea for
specific
somebody
channels,
who's
though.
small.
Like, there's a huge reason why those specific channels are still up. As much as they are kind of they are kind of like breaking the TOS rules and stuff with like what they're wearing and what they're doing. They get so many subs, and the reason why they're up is because they make money from those subs. So the second they cap the subscription streams, they won't make enough money from that. It's not going to happen, for sure. Like, from a business point of view, that definitely won't happen because they will lose out on money.
Aye, you're right there. Mm-hmm. But
It just feels like a really odd business decision.
It does, yeah.
It's a money grabbing decision.
Mm.
But it's not even a smart one.
It's not a smart one. It's one of those decisions that changes people's viewpoints on a lot of streamers. Do you know what I mean? Like you were saying, James, when you see that follower only chat, you're like, really? You've got that high an opinion of yourself?
Yeah.
I don't think I want to talk to an ego that size.
But they try and justify it by saying like it keeps out all these
trolls.
Aye.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck off. You
have moderators away and shite yourself.
I know, away and shite. And if you're fucking no get moderators, moderate yourself. Do you know what I mean? Fucking follower only chat.
I'm just waiting to hear all the stories on Reddit and stuff of the streamers who are view botting, who've then switched it to sub only and watched their viewer count go. I can't wait for that. That'll be funny.
But streamers who are knowingly view botting won't make that decision because
I don't know. I think there's some stupid ones out there.
There is obviously there's some people who will make that mistake, but the vast majority of them won't. Do you know what I mean? Like, they won't make that mistake.
Maybe that's what Twitch are doing. Maybe this is actually just a filter to find the view botters. Or the stupid view botters, should I say. All of a sudden, Twitch has record number of bans. I wonder why.
It's a way to find out who's got the biggest egos on Twitch, ain't it? Fucking, that's one thing.
Let's make a bet, right? Who's going to be the first streamer to implement this full time? Who's it going to be? I think it's going to be. I'm going to make a bet. I think it's going to be Corey, my dog. No, I'm kidding.
But yes, 5 people fucking watching me all the time. Yes, consistent viewership.
Just be Estivarius in like that one room, in the one chat. Like,
yeah, there's one. Do you think that's actually a good point? Do you think that Twitch will have you'll have tier 1 subs Stream.
No,
Tier 2
no,
substream.
no.
Tier 3 substream.
No,
No.
not a chance. Not a chance. If they do that, that's fucking bad. That's really bad if they do that. You need to give 30 quid to watch me play a video game.
That's
do you
like
think it
fucking.
will
That'd be like the
include,
loot box of Twitch.
Do you think it will include the Twitch Prime people?
I don't think it will include Twitch Prime.
Twitch Prime? Is it Twitch Prime? Yeah, Twitch Prime.
I think it will
subs.
include Twitch Prime. I think it
Ah.
will. I think Twitch Prime because it's a sub. It's a sub.
Hey.
And if you're subbed, you get access. That's the way it works. And when you Twitch Prime, it gets basically the same amount of money. The streamer gets less money, but Twitch gets the same.
I don't think they're. I don't think they're stupid enough to shame people who can only afford level 1 sub compared to level 3 or something.
Nah, they're not going to do that. That's a suicidal decision, isn't it? It really is.
Mhm.
That's just business kamikazing.
Especially when you've got fucking this DLive and that, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
there's been so many of these other streaming websites, so many that you forget the fucking names of them. The only one that comes to mind is Hitbox, and that fucking failed.
You got Mixer.
DLive.
But then again,
nah.
Mixer's basically held up by AJ Styles. Like that's really it. There's one person and it's Styles
Held up by
clash.
Microsoft because they're like, we want a streaming thing. We want it. We want it. Do you know what I mean? But DLive looks like it's got potential to rival Twitch, and that's a good thing because it might stop Twitch from doing some cunty things. The way
The first huge name they signed was PewDiePie, was it not? Like he said he was specifically stream on DLive or something.
Oh, did they? I didn't know
Yeah.
that. But like, that's what I mean. Like, if they can do stuff like that, then Twitch need to watch it. Do you know what I mean? Because like, they could lose a lot of streamers. I've already know a lot of people who have made the switch. Do you know what I mean? I know a lot of streamers who are over there in DLife.
Can you imagine if their biggest cash cow Ninja decided to swap over?
They're not even. Thing is, right? Ninja isn't even a cash cow anymore. Ninja has 10% of the subs he used to have. If anything,
So
they're
is
big.
that
They're big.
why,
If anything, their big cash grab now is Shroud.
I was
My-
looking into the
my
DLive.
thing is, is that
DLive.
why SMviper's retired then, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
You're switching over, huh?
No. No. What was it? I was about to say something, but I completely forgot what I was going to say. Fuck.
Aye, because I was looking into the DLive program, right, and like it was showing you. I let it say a verified partner, right. To be an affiliate, what are the requirements, right? You need 200 followers. You need to have streamed twice. Must have completed a profile and account settings. Read and understand the community guidelines for DLive,
So
and read
scroll
and
down and click
understand
yes.
a DLive welcome letter. Basically, click yes, and you're an affiliate. But it's wee things like this that have a big psychological effect on people. Do you know what I mean? They can then say, "I'm a partner on DLive," and the requirements for that is obviously must be an affiliate, 800 followers, 5k locked points, whatever that is, a minimum of 5 subscribers, 40 average CCU, have streamed it on at least 7 calendar days and streamed at least 7 hours. So like a partner on DLive is basically
An affiliate.
the
on
followers
Twitch.
is the followers is 800, but it's minimum 5 subscribers. It's not a big thing. You need to get partner over there. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're a decent streamer on Twitch, you're basically like, Twitch have this rule: you can't have a channel that exists on somewhere else that's got the same name, right? So see, if I was going to make the switch to DLive, and I knew that I was going to get partner within a couple of weeks because everybody was going to come across, because I've got more followers than that and more subs than that, right? And I would stream for more than 7 days. I would, do you know what I mean? I'd be eligible for that if if 60% of my followers followed me, I'd be eligible for that inside a week, right? I'd delete my channel, go over there, and then I could cut about saying I'm a partner. And I've got more clout on the social medias because I'm a partner of another website. It's just another tick towards DLive. Do you know what I mean? It looks more tempting for streamers to go there. You're getting more support. You're a partner.
But even then, it is kind of like the whole.
Do you know what I mean?
The only thing I can really like compare it to is university. You know, if someone says, I've got a degree in engineering from, I don't know, Heriot Watt University, and then someone goes, well, I've got a degree in engineering from Cambridge University. You know, it's kind of like, you know, oh, I'm partner on DLife. Oh, I'm partner on Twitch. You know, it's
like that was verified partner. There's global partner, and you need 3,000 followers, 50k locked points, 25 subscribers, and 150 average CCU concurrent viewers. That probably is. Aye, so like the partners and the deal you're getting for DLive for support and stuff like that is a much better deal for the point of view of a streamer. Do you know what I mean? And like I've been keeping my eye. I always keep my eye on these things. Do you know what I mean? I want to be on the best platform that helps you grow. Do you know what I mean? And I don't care where that is. For a long time, it has been Twitch, and it still is Twitch, in my opinion, now. But if DLive continues to get more streamers making the crossover,
it seems to be like Twitch has the bigger, like the wider base for people because more people are on Twitch, but DLive is more niche for the more established acts, if you will.
It's looking for your established streamers that have got a good stream, some good content, and it's looking for them to make that switch to get their product off the ground as well, while giving them support. Do you know what I mean? It's a good deal for both people. They're getting an accomplished streamer, not just some wee 16-year-old kid that's decided to fire a PlayStation stream up and stream him quietly playing fucking Call of Duty. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know the streams I'm talking about on Twitch. You just get people playing games on their fucking PlayStation and Xbox, and you're like, what's going on here? You've got a bit rate of 300. I can't hear you. Do you know what I mean?
In the background, all you hear is...
they're jet engine a PlayStation. But like, DLive, I guarantee they've no got anywhere near the amount as Twitch have got about that. Do you know what I mean? I guarantee you about 30% of Twitch streams are that. Maybe even higher. Do you know what I mean? I'm just streaming for the sake of it. No people that are actually trying to entertain people and try to put on a show and make it entertaining. So like, DLive are getting those people. Do you know what I mean? The people that know what they're doing. And
people that genuinely want to make a career out of it.
Yeah, and they're saying to them, yo, if that's what you're wanting, they on our platform, we'll fucking support you. Do you know what I mean? We'll give you much better support than Twitch, much earlier than Twitch. And that's what everybody's looking for. Do you know what I mean? So, good luck to them. Good luck to them. Like, if Twitch continues to go in a direction that I don't like it going, and DLive's going in the direction I do like it, I don't know. I might make a switch. Possibly. Do you know what I mean? Might. But we'll move on to a different subject. Apex Legends say their Season 2 challenges won't require a YouTube tutorial. Like, good luck with that. Do you know what I mean?
You look very confused, Viper.
No, it was more. I tried to comprehend that all in my head, because all I heard was Season 2 won't require a YouTube tutorial, and for some reason my brain went like that was one of the challenges, like the challenge for Season 2 was to watch the YouTube tutorial, and I'm like, wait, what? What the fuck's going on?
Require a YouTube tutorial. It's apparently like they've got to make it so as it's. I don't know if it's going to be. The wording was so weird, right? But they're going to make it so as people will want to do the quest on their own rather than watch a YouTube video. But what their understanding is...
Oh, the hat's off, he's getting serious.
It doesn't matter how much you make that quest line fun, cunts are going to want to do it faster before their mate gets it. And do you know how you get it before your mate gets it that's doing it the fun way? You watch a fucking YouTube video, didn't you? Do you know what I mean? Look with that one.
Then again, some of the people things that you find I've found some YouTube tutorials on, and I shit you not, how to put a t-shirt on. Literally,
wait,
like it's like, hey guys, I'm going to show you a YouTube tutorial on how to put a t-shirt on. So what you do is you get the t-shirt you want, and you find the big hole at the bottom. And what you're going to do first is you see this hole here. You're going to put your head through here. And then you're going to take your left, you're going to take this arm, and you're going to feed it through into this one, and do the same with this one, and there you go. You have a t-shirt. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'm just...
This is a joke tutorial, surely.
Actually, that'd be an amazing YouTube channel. Imagine, like, we'll just do, like, you know how you got How to Basic?
Yeah.
How to Basic should be like, how to put on a shirt, how to breathe, how to do a poo.
How to pull a bowl of cereal.
it would be acceptable, right? If it was this dog hoodie that I've got for Thunder.
Yeah, how to put
Right.
it on your dog.
And how to put dog hoodie on dog? Yes, it does say Addy dog. Yes, it does.
That is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
He's got wee hoodies for when it's cold or raining outside. Do you know what I mean? And like my mom can't put them on him. She's like, "How do you do this?" And I just fucking like that. And the wee man's like that. He holds his arms in, and see when the arms are at the right place, he just goes like that. And fucking just jumps off the couch and away he goes, man.
I'm wondering, right? Do you think we can get like little like dog like Adidas boots, and we'll just get him a full trackie?
That dogs wouldn't wear shoes. They would not wear shoes. They'd just bite at them. Like it took him a couple of weeks to get used to his hoodies. He really didn't like the hoodies, but
You make
he
it
really
so like
really
you
loves
try
his
to
hoodie.
put shoes on your dog.
I'm going to see
No,
if I
The
can
way
get-
they walk,
You'd
the
never
way
did
they
that.
walk when you put
Yeah, it's like-
shoes on them the first time, it's just like she's just like,
As if
get off.
They think they've put their foot in a hole rather than something that's they don't get the concept. Do you know what I mean? And they can get it. They can get out of shoes. Do you know what I mean? But he can't get out the hoodie, so he has to get used to it. Do you know what I mean? Like dead easy for them to jump out a pair of shoes. But aye,
Oh,
Apex.
I just
Good
tried to
luck
see-
fucking trying to get people not to watch YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Like, as soon as new content releases in season 2, people are going to be like, "You get my tutorial in there? Let's fucking go!" And cunts are going to be like, "Where is tutorial? Let's fucking go!" And Apex cunts are going to be like, "Cunts! Don't use tutorial, play game." Cunts are like, "I'm playing game, yes.
I am
Got
pl-
new thing."
What about people who want to watch people playing game on YouTube?
Well, that's not a tutorial, that's a let's play
Hey.
thing altogether.
It
That's
could be a
different.
tutorial. Hey guys,
That's
this is
a
a
whole
tutorial on
different-
how to watch someone playing a game on YouTube.
That's almost as bad as those reacting to people reacting to their reaction video.
Do you want to do a YouTube series where I'll watch a YouTube video and I'll do that video, right? And then James, you can do a video where you watch somebody else watch a YouTube video, and then we can just keep going and see how far it gets. Hello, I'm SMviper, and today I'm watching a guy watch a YouTube video of a guy watching somebody play a game of a guy watching some. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's 14 levels deep, and you're like, "Who's that? Who's the wee tiny person 14 levels down?" Oh man. But that makes me think of a trivia question. What colour is a mirror?
It's
And
transparent.
the mirror is not transparent. It's
not.
a colour. See, when you put two mirrors facing each other and you look in them and it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. See, when you look at the very back mirrors, you can see the colour of the mirror because it amplifies as it
So it's
stacks
like a
on each other.
weird
Green,
greenish,
is it?
isn't it?
Ding, ding, ding. Top answer is green. It is green.
Yeah.
Yep. Mirrors are green.
Because they're glass,
slight-
and glass is green, so.
I watched the you know those daytime TV shows, the how it's made show. Watched all the mirrors.
How it's made was fucking prime stone teenage viewing. Thank you for the subscription, Kyle San. How you doing, dude? Welcome
So
back.
good.
You know, I
Do you
was
know what I mean?
thinking.
You're just in for fucking playing fit with your pals. You hit a couple of bongs that before you come in the house, and you're in the house and you're like, "Ah, what can I put on the telly that my mom will accept?" And you're like, "Ah, how it's made." Sitting there like that. You want some tea, son? Aye.
I think the best one I've seen is that I've walked into my mate's house and he's been melted out his nut, and he's been sitting there watching. It wasn't how it's made. It was like a more boring version of how it's made. But it wasn't even like, you know, like a.
There's a lot of people try to do the same
Right,
thing.
do you know-
as
do you know
it's
how you
made.
get-
I really like the premise of it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, here's this big thing that you know exists, and you know that somebody puts controls in at the start, and you know a newspaper comes at the end, and then it's like that. See for fucking, especially like somebody like me who likes intricacies in machines and how it works and all that. They're like, "Oh, we're going to open it up. Here's this newspaper going through this machine," and you're just sitting there like that. That's so cool.
I think the worst one I've watched is that I've watched how it's made springs. Like somehow I didn't know how springs were made, And I decided,
I,
you know,
like,
I'm just gonna watch.
how are you supposed to know about how springs were made with it? No, like, being somebody showing you how springs were made? But do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like the best ones I've seen was springs, paper clips, and screws.
Golf balls were fascinating.
Golf balls are really
Oh,
cool.
bowling
Man.
balls as well.
Yeah.
I've never seen the bowling balls one. I did see the golf ball one. The
Mm.
golf ball one was cool as shit, man.
I can't watch
how
the
they
food
make them
ones.
all different things and all that, man. The
Uh,
food ones.
I can't watch
How?
the food ones because I get hungry.
Oh, I remember in high school when you have
puts me
to.
off seeing how they gets made, but no, he's like, oh, you're hungry.
In high school when we have to, well, when I took business management, they actually showed us like a how it's made video. Actually two. One was of Tonics tea cakes,
Oh yeah.
and then the other one was, I think it was Bar, the factory for Bar, and we were just like fucking thirsty and want a Tonics tea cake.
I watched.
Did you
Oh.
fucking Mr. Tonics get knighted recently?
Yeah.
Man,
And
they
too
could
right,
get
he
knighted
fucking
for
deserves
biscuits.
it.
Fucking
Like-
biscuits. You're right, he deserves it. Do you know why he deserves it? No, because he makes good biscuits. Because you see, Tonics is fucking literally a couple of miles from my house, right? I could walk in the front door of Tonics and go, any broken biscuits? And they literally get fucking loads of bags behind all the broken biscuits that come off and they go, boom.
Yeah.
Fucking basically a pick and mix of biscuits. Tonics fucking, and you're like, ah, thank you, meant it.
There was a.
Used to get in there
there
every
still
day,
is.
fucking, when I was a tradesman, man, like that, go get the biscuits.
There's the biscuit factory that's near Viper's old college
Yeah.
that sold the broken bits as well, and we used to get them at our uni from the lecturers. Like,
Tonics didn't sell broken bits. You say geese broken bits and they gave you them free of
oh,
charge.
they actually sold them like
Oh, they just
really,
gave
really cheap,
Yeah.
big bags of
Yeah, like
bits.
there was Aldi done it for a while where they went round these different I think it was a company. It was like, cool, this is a box of broken bits. You don't know what's inside. You know what's gonna £2.50. And this box, I mean, when I say this box was big, I mean this box was like the size of like what your mum puts all the knitting stuff in. Like this was a good size. Like,
Mhm.
like
Talking
and,
about biscuits and knitting, how many times as a kid were you like, oh yes, there's a fucking sneaky Rosie's tin just sitting there, completely unguarded. Pop. Fucking sewing shit.
That happened to Viper
Fucking-
in my house.
oh, I was so pissed off.
He opened up the
Like,
biscuit
thing is,
tin,
right,
but
thing
it
is-
wasn't.
Thing is, her family, right, just somehow have. I think it's just Chinese snacks in general, but Chinese snacks are fucking amazing, right? And there was a tub of biscuits, and I've had these biscuits, and they are fucking insane. And I was like, oofed. Vanessa's in the kitchen, and Ma's in the living room. Fuck!
But what was inside wasn't knitting stuff
It
or
wasn't
sewing
knitting
stuff. It was white flour.
It was
Plain white flour.
plain white flour.
We had an abundance from the
I bet he was
takeaways.
racing there. It was like an assortment of cock rings, like what was going to be in this? Do you know what I mean? Butt
Oh.
plugs and anal beads and cock rings and scarred for
Oh,
life.
just like, oh, that's where the neighbour's dog went.
Oh my god.
No,
Oh,
I
the
this
think,
best
took a dark
the
turn.
best one I've ever seen of that one was fucking in Still Game. And they're looking through their fucking freezer, the freezer breaks down, and he's emptying his freezer, and he's like, oh, Ginger, that's where you went. And he pulls the cat out. He's like, last time I seen you was 1979. Fucking cat was in the freezer, man.
I think this is actually a true story that happened in my family, and it was my uncle, and this was like, I don't know what happened, right? But my mum told me this story, and we got a bit pissed one night, and she said, so we used to have this cat called Chloe. She was a Russian blue, and she went missing for about 4 hours, and then they found her in the washing machine. Luckily, the washing machine hadn't been turned on, right?
Okay, good.
But what happened is my uncle, who at the time was like not even 2 years old, right, went into the kitchen, saw the cat was dirty, and put it in the washing machine to clean it.
Oh my god.
And it only found out because my mum went into the kitchen and just heard meow.
Oh.
Cat's in there like that.
Save me.
I'm just more thinking of like, what would happen if you turned the washing machine on? Like, oh my god, just.
I'm just picturing Sylvester for fucking like Tweety Man, and he's just in the washing machine like shuffling tight.
Comes out and he's got Parkinson's. Like,
Sad.
We'll move on to the next subject, right?
with 7
Mercedes-
minutes left.
Mercedes entered the gaming chair market.
Mercedes.
They've brought out a gaming chair. It's fucking 400
Again,
quid.
Vietnam flashbacks from last night.
It's fucking 400 quid. I know Vanessa's fucking
Competitively
Mercedes
priced, I guess.
car. But like, it's like my basic opinion on that is it's like that's got people are going to buy that, and then you're going to see it on streams, and you're like, come on to fuck, man. Going to just concentrate on your content instead of what you're farting into. Come on to fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like, why the fuck are you buying a Mercedes chair that's fucking well overpriced when you can get the same chair with a different name on it? Is it just because I'm 30? Is that what it is?
Well, no, it's like it comes from me as well because like I kind of made the conscious decision when I was 12 and I was like, so yeah, I could buy this.
Who makes a conscious decision when they're 12?
I was a
I was gonna say.
I don't know. It was weird. 12, 13-year-old is when I kind of realised to stop giving a shit about what people thought of me, and life got a lot shit fucking easier, I think. But
Oh, I didn't reach that realization until I was like 19.
oh no, it was easy for me
I've
because
not
like
reached it yet.
like I was like
Fuck.
Shut up, Vanessa.
I was 13. I was 13 years old. I was sitting there in what was conceived to be cool clothing, you know, Nike trainers and all that, looking about, realizing I looked the exact fucking same as everybody else, and went, what do I want to wear? I want to wear Vans, I want to wear skinny jeans, and I want to wear band t-shirts, and I want to grow my hair out. So I did. I was like,
Just as simple as that.
and I'm comfy. I didn't give a fuck what you think,
I
or you
was
think, or you
14 and
think.
15-year-old, man. I was buying Lacoste trackies and shit for the bars, pure fake Lacoste trackies, pure quality fakes. Like,
Well, it's good as well, but like I also found at that time was like I could spend like 60, 70 quid on these Vans, or go to Primark and get things that look like Vans for 4 quid.
See his Candonians there in chat. Welcome back, dude. And he's talking about how you don't put animals in the microwave. Do you know, like, I've heard it for quite a few sources that the microwave was actually invented by the Japanese during the Second World War. And they invented these big dishes, like radar dishes, to fire like pointed microwaves at enemy ships, because the American Navy was winning the war and on the sea so much that the Japanese couldn't afford to destroy American ships. So they pointed their microwaves at them. They never got into service, right? Never ever got into service. The Americans won the war before these could get into service. But the idea was point these microwave dishes at enemy ships. It cooks the people inside, and then you can go on and you've got a new ship to go fight the Americans with. That's why you don't put animals in the microwave, because they were designed to fucking kill people.
Jesus.
Well,
That's
like,
why.
that's
It's
like,
like,
of
they
course,
think
it
about
had
what
to
they
be
do. They literally boil the water, and humans are 96% water. Do you know what I mean? Like the fucking, their Achilles heel, man. You can like.
Thing is, right?
Man.
I don't understand, right? How if I want a baked potato, I have to put it in the oven for an hour, or the microwave for 4.5 minutes. So it clearly has enough power to heat things up very quickly and cook them very quickly. However, how is it when I put a bowl of soup in there for 6 minutes, the top is warm, the inside is fucking freezing? Where's the logic in that?
It's a viscous liquid. Do you know what I mean? That's thermodynamics.
But baked potatoes.
Potatoes are solid, therefore conducts heat much better between the atoms. And a viscous
Also,
liquid doesn't
you miss
as
a trick with
insulation.
You miss a trick with the baked potato. You defrost it in the microwave and then you put it in the oven.
You let the oven do half the work, and then let the
No, it doesn't.
let the
5 minutes in the microwave
Wait,
and then you
hold on,
turn
no.
the.
I'm taking fresh potatoes here, like out the back. Who freezes their potatoes?
You
Who
can
does
still
not
do
use
the.
potatoes?
As a
The
weapon.
McCain's baked potatoes.
As a weapon.
It's not wrong with freezing totties, man.
I'd freeze a potato to put it in a sock and go, here we fucking go,
but-
lads. Like,
Even with
the bar
the
soap.
even with the fresh potatoes, you can still do the same concept of put it in the microwave first and then put it in the oven to make it crisp.
Because you heat it up in the microwave slightly, so then you can crisp it on the outside without it being cold on the inside.
we went from talking about sub-only chat.
Kyle says, "Kid Dorian, that reminds me of the Wheeze warning. Don't pour water into your console and don't throw your... Don't throw it. No.
The thing is, you know they put, you know these,
Actually say that.
you know
Is
they've put these things in like these things just to stop people suing. Like
Yeah, of
it
course.
is just to stop people suing.
My favourite disclaimer of all time is South Park's disclaimer. You know, you remember the word in the South Park's disclaimer?
No, because I don't like South Park.
Everything about this is like entirely fictional. You should never attempt to not just like recreate, but it's like
This is not intended for public viewing.
that's the one.
This is not intended for public viewing. This is intended for private viewing. And basically the gist of the whole thing is, we know how fucked up this is. Do not fucking watch it. And you're sitting watching South Park like that. Yes. Do you know what I mean? Like I was at my mate's the other day, and I was actually telling him about how my wee brother Davey had been watching South Park since he'd been like 6 years old or something, right? And his favourite episode was the chicken lover episode, right? Where
That
this
was a good
guy,
episode.
the booktastic bus, right? And I remember telling Davey when he was 11 or 12 years old that was an episode about paedophilia. That guy wasn't trying to fuck chickens. He was trying, do you know what I mean? Like that's what that episode was about. They just replaced the fucking, and they replaced it with chickens, and my wee brother was like, that's what South Park's about? I'm like, aye. And he just burst out laughing. And I was like, I was trying to fucking scare him. I was in a bad mood with him. Do you know what I mean? Like, I go to the library and you'll get taken away with a big bad librarian. He's like, yes.
Because imagine library's going, are you the big bad librarian?
I didn't realize it until it was advertised on Comedy Central the other night. It was on tonight, I think. The South Park bigger, longer, and uncut movie is now 20 years old.
It was 1998 that came out. Yes, that's correct. Aye, bigger, longer, and uncut was fucking 1998. The reason I know that is because I had it on VHS and it was always in my VHS, and it said 1998 on it, man. That's what I mean, James. The iconic "Blame Canada," the songs in that. Do you know what I mean?
I remember we got. I think we insulted someone on stream by
Models
accident
against
one night.
Canada. Fucking brilliant.
The biggest bitch in the whole world. Stupid bitch. They have a weather. But you want that bad anger.
I'm pretty sure. I think it was actually me. I think I offended someone on one of my streams once because we were talking about Monty Python, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm going to be very Monty Python for the next 10 minutes," and started making fun of stereotypes. And then a Canadian guy came in, and I was like, "Oh, sorry." And then he was like, "Oh, did he?" And his mate was there, who was also Canadian, was fucking laughing in the chat. The other guy was getting really offended. So then, just fueling his friend, because obviously when your friend gets offended, you start laughing like "fuck it, them." And then. And then I was like, yeah, and then fucking Corey, fucking Trust comes into my chat, song request, blame Canada. And I'm just like,
double down.
make sure that hammer
I've
is
ever done
driven.
on your channel ever was fucking, you were like, oh, by the way, I've put fucking a certain thing on my fucking bits donation thing, man. If you donate a certain amount of bits, you'll fucking, it's like wee Easter eggs and that, right? I was like that straight in my head. 316's one of them. I know fucking Stone Cold was one of his favourite wrestlers, right? It's 316. So I was waiting. He was sitting painting his fucking Warhammer shit, and I'm just sitting there waiting until he's no paying attention. Headphones on. I'm like, 316 bits. It just does. And Viper's just like, can jump across his rooms like.
if one of you find the clip, I'll show it on stream. Because I'm pretty sure, I think it's either in my channel or COD's channel. No, COD's channel? IndiScots.
Oh, it's on your own channel, it's definitely
but
your
yeah,
own channel.
It's a pretty funny shit that comes out. But
what's your channel called now?
Viper Premiere.
Fuck Fucking hell.
But
Moving up in the world.
I
Is it
am
double P?
FIPER PREMIER. But in terms of like disclaimers as well, one of the best disclaimers I've seen was KP nuts, caution, may contain nuts. And I was like, really? It's a fucking bag of peanuts, and yet it might contain nuts. I
Might know.
Well, you'd be pissed off if a socket set fell out.
Socket. What? Just like it's like, excuse me, sir. I ordered a pack of KP peanuts. To my surprise, I found a micro USB in there. Like,
A micro USB and a baked totty better than I've ever baked a totty. Tell me, see.
Oh, Candonian says we need more bun poop in this.
Yeah, bum poop.
what? Like, wah boom, wah boom.
I'm just fucking super raging that fucking the stream kept crashing earlier. I'm super annoyed with that shit. Super fucking annoyed with that shit.
So, what's the next
Like,
topic when you find it?
My next topic, is anyone else sick of this bandwagon mentality that most game devs seem to have adopted? I mean, fucking Flappy Bird now is a battle royale. Come on to fuck, there's 100 folk trying to play with fucking maximum space for 4 people. Like, come on to fuck, what you's doing? Just stop making shit games that shouldn't be a battle royale because fucking loads of cunts are playing battle royales.
Looking at you, Fallout.
Oh no! This isn't just looking at Fallout. This is turning everybody's heads toward Bethesda and big ass scope and a gun. Like, hi Bethesda.
Do you know the sad part is, like, as the original like IPs like Fallout and Elder Scrolls and all that stuff, they're failing miserably. But see, with things like Doom and stuff they're promoting, it's doing phenomenally well. So I don't get it.
The games I don't play and don't love are the ones that are doing well, whereas I know for a fact Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be shite, and it makes me cry. Like, I love them so much. I love the Elder Scrolls so much, and to know that the next game is going to be fucking
at this
piss
point.
poor.
At this point, my toaster could play Skyrim. It's been on that many fucking things.
On that point, Alexa, play Skyrim.
Oh god.
Welcome back to Skyrim, adventurer. You had chosen to walk towards a dusty old wood mill. Once at the dusty old wood mill, a wood elf butcher greets you. He tells you of the terrible evil lurking in a nearby ruined fort that has been terrorizing the dusty old wood mill.
Go to ruin.
Will you lend your spell and steel to his cause?
Yes.
You arrive at your first dungeon. As the mighty
I'm fucking playing Skyrim on Alexa.
know that you can use your weapon.
Swear.
Spell.
Alexa, stop.
Safe travels, adventurer. Ratings help.
The motherfuck is this?
Did you not know about this?
Skyrim very special
No.
Alexa, stop.
But can yours do this? Alexa. Alexa. I'm sad.
I unplugged my Alexa. My Alexa,
Alexa, stop.
I unceremoniously unplugged her. I don't like her. She does my nothing.
It just plays
she's not-
YMCA when I say I'm sad, and it turns my light on colourful.
I don't think she's coming with me to Vanessa. Mm-mm.
Oh.
Like,
But
Vanessa,
what do
I
you
really
think
appreciate the
about the
present, but no.
What do you think about bandwagon mentality of games then?
It's not just in
developers
games.
just
It's happening more and more, though.
it's just you're right, Viper, it's not just in games, it's everywhere, isn't it? It's that's why there's 45 million fucking superhero TV shows on Netflix and fucking Amazon Prime.
Not,
and
not even that, right? It's more like, I want original content. I don't mind stories that are, like, based off. I don't even mind sequels, right? But I generally think in the past 5 years there's been more remakes than there have been original content.
Oh yeah,
Look at-
yeah,
look
right.
at Disney remaking all their fucking movies.
Look how much I crushed on fucking God of War because it was original content. There's so many reasons to gush on God of War. Original content, the game was finished, no DLCs. Do you know what I mean? You paid the money, you got the game, finished product, new, brilliant. Like,
Last time that happened was PlayStation 2. Like,
well, no, there was a lot of good games out in PlayStation 3 that were original
Not-
content.
Actually, not technically true. Mario Party 10 that for the Wii U, or is it the Nintendo Switch? It's still on version 1.0. It was never touched. It was perfect.
Ah.
Like no bugs, no glitches, nothing. They didn't need to
Really?
really.
That's fucking.
but
That's
then again,
good,
it's
isn't it, man?
Mario Party. Like, what? How can you really add DLC? What, add a few more different mini games?
No, but there's not just DLC. There was no patches. There was no fixes. It was literally released and never touched because it didn't need it. It was finished.
Well, that's the thing,
Candonian's
like,
got a point there.
It's the-
Original content. Susa, Star
Well, actually, if that's the
Plantation.
case, right?
Realm.
The only people that like I see really doing this then is Nintendo. Like, but now think about
Aye,
well, the
if-
Pokemon games as well.
If you want to
actually.
check out the games Candonian's talking about, you'll be able to find them through his social medias, stuff like that. There's where you can inquire on where to get the games and stuff like that.
Like,
the games that he's got out the newest, Susa, Star Plantation, and Candle Realm still in development.
Like,
Sorry, Viper.
I understand that game creators want to give us like as much as they can, and they want to make their games as best and as memorable as they can. Super touchy bum bum.
I have seen a bit of super touchy bum bum. It's I'm not allowed to talk much about it, right? But it's a the one thing I'm allowed to say about it is it's Candle Corp's first VR game. Original fucking content right there.
It says working title wanking simulator.
No, the thing is that they're not sure to add
Super touchy bum bum wanking simulator crossover. Give it Candonian.
they're not sure whether the collector's edition is going to have a fleshlight in it or not.
Your left hand touches bum. Your right hand.
Yeah, why doesn't the Oculus Rift, no, the Vive, sorry, has the little holes in, like, you know, the controllers? It's so you can hold like a fleshlight or something. You know, it's like perfect size. Like,
No, it's so as you can simulate
make
milking a
people
cow. So
blindfolded.
as you can simulate milking a cow. That's what it is. Like the Vive's brilliant. I love the Vive. It's so much better than PlayStation. But the thing, like people compare the two of them, and they really don't deserve to be compared. Because
No.
PlayStation VR is designed for you to be sitting down in a seated position the way you would normally play a PlayStation. The people are buying PlayStation VR and clearing a full fucking room and like that. Why does it not work properly? You know what I mean? Like,
Like, there's only one game I know of that
the reason I know that is because I was the guy going, "Why is this not working properly?" And my mate Kyle, whose VR it was, he was going, "Because that's not how it works, Trust." And I'm going, "But it's VR. I want to jump about and power slide." And he's like, "No."
The only game that I
PlayStation.
know that you need space was Farpoint.
Farpoint? No, you don't need space. That's the game I'm talking about. That's the game that I wanted to jump about and power slide, and you just literally play Farpoint sitting on your ass. It's brilliant. It's fucking great because you've got a gun and all that, but you're sitting on your ass. You can do the game where you're standing up, and then you sit on your ass to be in the crouched position. That's the way I played it. So I would standing up, and whenever I sat down, that was me crouched. So, like, do you know what I mean? You get to a certain point, you're like, fucking just going to crouch walk everywhere.
But it is quite cool because one of the things I'm surprised it hasn't come out, right, is Flight Simulator VR, because I played it was a Call of Duty game actually that came out. I think it was for Advanced Warfare. It was like to promote it, and it was like a free VR game, and it was called Jackal. And what it was,
That's the one that was set in space, wasn't it?
yeah, and basically you're flying about in a Jackal, and you shoot things down, but the way you aimed was with your head. So like the sight always there, you had to look up and lock onto things with your head. And I'm just thinking, right, how cool would it be if there was a player who had, you know, a flight joystick in one hand, some other controls on the other hand, playing on PlayStation with VR headset, sitting down in a seat, and it was like they were fucking flying about in a fighter jet. How fucking cool would that be?
Dude, like, one of the games that came out with the PSVR was Eve, the game that they brought out for Eve, and it's basically what you're taught. See the Call of Duty one? It's a game built around about that, right? It's a PvP game built around about that. It's you're fighting fucking dogfights in space. And see that game, mate, like, honestly, right? I used to sit, my mate Kyle we used to sit a dining chair in the middle of the living room, right? And there's this wee, like, rocking chair, and you put your feet on the wee rocking chair, and see, like, an old rucksack or an old school bag, you put that over the back of the chair, right? And then put the straps on, and then I've got a clip on my rucksack, so see, when you do that, it feels as if you're in a cockpit, and your feet are there, so see, when you're fucking flying about, like, see, I know it sounds stupid, but see, doing daft wee things like that when you're playing VR, it immerses you so much more. Do you know what I mean? Like, you feel as if you're in that cockpit. You feel when you're flying about, you're trying to move. Do you know what I mean? You're in, like, what should be a 2G turn or whatever, and you're throwing yourself into it. Because you've got that give on the chair, it feels more realistic. So, like Kyle says, VR on PlayStation is the most comfortable experience. You know what I mean? Because you're not walking about you're not ending up fucking like 2 inches for a wall, and then you're trying to punch something or fucking. Do you know what I mean? Like, aye. But Kyle, sorry, mate, sorry. But I was in the living room one night. I know I heard through the room. Couple of seconds as the headset comes off. Fuck! And I literally went into the room, man, and see the PlayStation wand. For fucking the movement ones for VR, it's literally it's stuck in the ball of it was stuck in the TV.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Fuck!
Oh no!
Yeah, it is like
for that bit in the middle, and then it like tears, but you could still use the TV as a second monitor for you to be seeing.
Have you seen the gaming setups that are actually taken off in Japan? And it's like a ball, and you get in the chair, you put a seatbelt on, you pull this thing over, and it's got your keyboard and your mouse, your monitor's there, and as you like rock about, this thing fucking moves like yeet. I want to play Elite Dangerous like that. I'd throw up, but I'd love it.
I'd really like a shot on one of those omnidirectional treadmills.
Oh yeah.
In a VR game. Do you know what I mean? But see, at the same time, like, for all I'd really want a shot, I'd be in there for 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? And I get carried away. I get carried away when I'm having fun, right? And I'd be fucking in there like, gain everything I've got, man. And I'd be like, I'd be on the fucking thing for 3 minutes, and I'd be off like that. It's the best experience of my life, man. That was fucking brilliant. Do you know what I mean?
See if they made these things affordable. Like,
oh god, I'd be skinny.
That's the thing. Like, that is how we beat the obesity crisis in the world. We need to fund these things because you know for a fact.
Running simulator.
Yes, the thing is.
Just imagine Vanessa starts a Beat Saber stream at 12 noon, and you're just. Like, she finishes at 12 midnight, and you just get the stream, put it into your fucking Sony Vegas, and make it go as fast as you can for a time lapse, and watch Vanessa just go.
Well, the thing is, like, it's one of the great things about the Vive is that if you're playing the right games, you're actually doing a shit ton of exercise. I was playing. Oh fuck! What game? It was a game we were at me and Vanessa's mate Brian's house, and it was just like one of the free games, and it was actually me with a bow and arrow, and I was actually on like a tenement, right? But,
no, the painting one.
Oh, the painting one as well.
We broke a sweat because we put music on in the background. We were basically painting our own Pride Parade because we put on YMCA. And we were drawing rainbows and everything.
I wrote the biggest word of gay you'll ever see. Like in my head, it was like G-A-Y.
We were just bopping like mad to YMCA, and the foam pads on the Vive were just soaked in sweat.
Yes, actually, that's one thing. Like, Vive,
Tasty.
can you change the foam pads to leather pads? Because foam absorbs sweat, and that Vive was stank. Or make them removable and machine washable.
That's what I did like about the PlayStation one. The PlayStation VR's got this rubber bit running about the eyes. It's really quite comfortable. And see, as soon as it starts to get sweaty, you literally take the headset off. You just go wash it, clip it back in.
it's interesting as well.
Could you
because-
imagine? So, could you imagine a simulator where you're like, yeah, race Sonic, or something like that, to try and encourage people to?
The thing is, right, if it's done correctly, if it was marketed correctly and done correctly, it could be what the Wii Fit was supposed to be.
Yes.
Like you remember about the Wii Fit and the whole fucking you got Wii Fit and you've got like Wii was supposed to get people up and moving and playing, and they thought people in tests were like
Mate, Wii Sports turned grannies into hardcore gamers. Do you know what I mean? I've seen fucking stories online of like fucking grannies with like 45,000 hours in Wii Sports because they get up in the morning and they're like, oh, I'm going to have a wee shot of Wii Sports, get myself all the blood.
A wee game of golf.
A wee game of golf and that. Aye, man, turned into fucking grannies into hardcore gamers. Sports. Fucking up and doing their wee step.
Yeah, it was.
Aye.
It's like it is cool. Like the premise of it.
But you're
it's
not
like,
granny, Lozzie. Grannies that love it.
I think one of the cool things as well is that like the opposite is like if we ever got to a stage where it was like Ready Player One, like then that would be cool.
Aye. Mm-hmm.
Although
But
at the same time,
what was the movie Gerard Butler was in? It was a similar Gamer, wasn't it? I think it was called Gamer, and it's the one where you're controlling fucking an actual person in an actual battle royale where actual people die.
Mm.
You ever seen that movie?
Was that
Quite a
Jared
good movie.
Butler?
Aye, it's Gerard Butler. I'm sure it's Gerard Butler. Sure,
There's the thing actually. Speaking of like the times of crossover and stuff you can do is anyone seen it here? Anyone here seen Ender's Game?
Ender's Game, I quite like Ender's Game for all the hate it gets.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
The plot twist in Ender's Game was fucked. And to tell you what, actually, I'll give people, in case anyone's watching or hasn't seen it, I'll give you 10 seconds starting from now to go away or turn this volume down because I'm about to reveal what's about to happen in Ender's Game. So if you haven't seen it, I recommend turning the sound off. Right?
I also have to say, you need to see the link that Candonian just posted. It brought tears to my eyes.
Is it safe?
Probably. I don't know.
Hold on, I just clicked it. It's super touchy bumper, mate. It's fine.
Super touchy bumble. Everybody loves
It
Super
brought
Touchy Bumble.
tears to my eyes instantly.
But anyway, Ender's Game. So with Ender's Game, the whole point is that it's like a massive command. It's like a guy thinks he's going through simulations to be a commander when he's older.
The full movie, you think these kids are training for a battle, and then they're going to get told, right, you're the ones that are picked for the battle. Now we're going to travel to the battle.
Yeah.
But basically, the twist at the end is, yo, see, you've just finished that simulation. Aye, the cunts are outside. That's the twist in Ender's Game.
Like the whole thing is like they thought it was a thing, but they thought it was like a mega simulation. No, they were actually on the ship and he was commanding, and it basically breaks the kid's mind because he in the simulation because he thought because it was a simulation, like the whole point was like the whole thing about Ender's Game is that it's a for greater good thing. Like they're very like we will die for the greater good of the species, and a bit like the Tau in 40k actually, but he does a tactic where he gets pilots to basically drill their ship, like kamikaze their ships, into the enemy to make a path for this mega cannon to shoot down the middle and blow up the whole planet. Right? That's what he does. And there's a part in the game, part in the movie where his mind just breaks because he just realized he just killed 40,000 people.
I don't like how like I didn't like that. Do you know what I mean? Like the number. Did you blow up a planet? 40,000 people. Like what? What is it? Do you know what I mean? Is that a baby planet? Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh no, it was more like he killed 40,000 humans in the process of the battle. At the same time, also he just ended in a whole entire species. Like he literally made something extinct, and it
committed pure genocide.
Yeah, and it breaks him. Like, but like the fact, like, not only that, the kid was like 14 in the film. Like, imagine 14-year-old being like, yeah, you just killed an entire race. You've just effectively wiped them from all existence.
I cry
Right.
if I accidentally kill a bee.
Here is the description for Super Touchy Bumper.
Standing.
Standing in a long queue, wondering why you hate your life when suddenly it comes to you. You're going to go wild today, and today is the day. Slap bums in various combos. This extreme queue bum slapping game. Don't get caught though, otherwise it's game over for you.
So in other words, wait, this is
Jiggle
sexual
physics.
assault simulator.
Like, I just picture the bonus level. Do you know what I mean? It's Donald Trump giving a speech, and you're just standing behind him like that.
I love for the dog's chasing his tail.
It's like, I'll super touchy my bum bum.
I am incredibly impressed with the jiggling. Just the wobble wobble. Wobble
Jiggle
wobble.
physics is quality, I know, man.
Speaking of, anyway, it is 23 minutes past 10. Any more topics before we start talking about bums?
No, well, I do have more topics, but like it's getting late. We should probably go get a couple of games of Jackbox and. Nah, I'll need to make sure the fucking podcast works. So we'll do a wee stream midweek where we'll do like a podcast just to make sure I can sort out all problems.
Yeah.
Just there only needs to be a couple, it's just me and you, Viper, or something. Aye, but I need to sort out the problems with the podcast. But aye, thank you for watching, guys. We need to sing the outro. Right, you ready? Thank you for watching, guys, and thank you to VanessaTheNoob for joining us. Thank you to SquareGoGamers for joining us, and thank you for Viper for making sure you had a backup for when my stream kept crashing. But aye, we'll be back in literally 2 seconds to play some Jackbox. So see you all then, guys. You ready? Scots with soul. Build this network on Scots with soul.
Oh, I need to.
We'll build this network on Scots with soul. We'll build this network, Scots and soul. Build this network on Scots with soul.